James Gunn, James Gunn, James Godforsaken Gunn. Easily my favorite comic book movie director working today. From the incredible Guardians trilogy to the masterpiece that is the Suicide Squad, James Gunn has certainly cemented himself as the current king of live-action superhero films. So when I heard that he and his producing partner Peter Safran were officially going to take over DC's film operations, I was beyond excited. A, because unlike a certain other head of a live-action superhero movie studio, James Gunn is actually a creative visionary and cares about quality. And B, because after the absolute train wreck that was the DCEU, DC desperately needed a new lead to reboot their cinematic universe, and finally give it a coherent vision. Then a few months later, it was announced that after the masterpiece that was Guardians 3, James Gunn's next directorial project would be a Superman movie, and it would be an entire reboot of the DC universe, establishing the new DCU. If you already couldn't tell, I was hyped for this movie the second it was announced that Gunn was writing and directing it. Because, well, it's James Gunn, the dude hasn't missed with me once, he's been putting out banger after banger, so this was guaranteed to be a banger from the start. And it was made even more evident by that incredible and beautiful teaser trailer, like, come on man, that was beautiful. You know what, I'm just gonna get straight to the point. Superman is yet another banger from James Gunn, and is easily the best film DC has made since the Suicide Squad, ironically. Yep, Superman is once again more proof that James Gunn is indeed the king of comic book movies right now. His direction is just as fantastic as it was in the Guardians trilogy and the Suicide Squad. It has some of the best action I've seen in a recent superhero movie. The visual effects are stunning to look at. The score is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely hilarious like any James Gunn production. But this movie's greatest aspect is without a doubt the performances and how it portrays Superman's character. Starting out with Superman's characterization, yes, it's phenomenal. I'll even go as far as to say that with all due respect to Christopher Reeve, David Cornsweet is my Superman. He and Gunn perfectly understand this character. Because unlike certain other versions where he's portrayed as some immortal god and just lets things get destroyed out of the blue without the possibility of thinking there might be still people there, like, seriously? Why are you doing that? This version understands that while yes, he may be an alien, he still has a soul and generally cares about and wants to save people. In fact, there's a certain scene that I can't show online because there's no clips of it yet, but there's a scene in this movie where he saves a squirrel, showing that he also cares about saving the little things. Now that's Superman right there. And like I said earlier, David Cornsweet is phenomenal in the role, perfectly getting the character. And it's not just him either, pretty much the rest of the cast is phenomenal. Rachel Brosnahan is easily the best version of Lois Lane I've seen on screen. Edie Gothici is so incredible as Mr. Terrific. Please make that Mr. Terrific spin-off show, Gunn, I beg you. Nathan Fillion and Isabella Merced are so great as both Guy Gardner and Hawkgirl respectively, but besides Cornsweet himself, easily the biggest standout of the cast is my boy Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. Easily the best villain I've seen in a comic book movie in such a long time. And like I said earlier, the way James Gunn directs this movie, and especially how he directs the action scenes, is so insanely incredible. The way the camera moves in these sequences is so insane and it's so energetic. I love it so much. One last thing this movie does so incredibly well is that it establishes a new DC universe that I'm actually interested in. I absolutely adore how this world looks and feels, and I'm super excited to see more stories that take place in this universe. This is the first time in a long time that I've actually been excited for a cinematic universe, but then again, it's coming from a person who knows what he's doing and cares about quality more than anything else. Overall, Superman is so damn fantastic. While I still prefer the original 1978 film and the Guardians trilogy, and I still think the Suicide Squad is the best DC Gunn film, that doesn't take away from the fact that I still thought this was an incredible experience. I'm gonna give it an easy 9 out of 10. And I'm very excited to see where James Gunn's DC universe goes from here. Like, I'm actually looking forward to their upcoming Supergirl movie. I never thought I would say that. And yes, I'm looking forward to Peacemaker Season 2. I'm gonna review that shit right when it comes out. Now, normally I hate doing this, but make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Oh my god, I can't believe I just did that.
It's time to take